guys, it is Nightfire Plays back here with a brand new video. I just want to say good morning. There's going to be a new series here on my channel called Morningwood, where I talk to you guys in the morning. I upload this in the morning, and I talk to you guys about my life stories. Specifically, I'm going to be talking about my job at Target, on how bad it was. I worked there for around 3 months for seasonal, and they asked if I could hop, if I wanted to keep working with them, not specifically the job position I was working at, but like a different position in the store, and I declined it just because how bad it was, how bad my coworkers were, and how bad the management was there at Target, and it was really bad. But specifically, I'm going to be talking about one coworker of mine that was just absolutely not useful. He was very not good at his job. He didn't really know much about his job. Like, he knew the basics, but not know anything else. And he was so lazy. He never helped. And every time I asked him for help, he would never do it. But I got some funny stories and some, just some stories that'll make you really angry if you had a coworker like this in your lifetime. But anyway, I'm going to use actual names, because if I was going to use fake names, I'll just forget about them and during the video. But, I don't really expect anyone from my job to even watch my videos or anything like that, because they're all older and whatever. I don't really care because I hate that place. Anyway, let's get right into the video. So I was working at Target beginning of September. I would say September 30th. I was working at Target, and originally I wanted to be a seasonal cashier, but during the job interview they put me as a cart attendant for some reason, and I was just like, cart attendant? And those are the guys that push carts around. They tell me yes, and I'm just like, okay, whatever, I just want to get money. So I trained for a week with a good buddy of mine. Well, it's not really a buddy of mine since I don't work there anymore, but, we were coworker buddies. His name was Ian. He was a really good coworker, and, I really enjoyed his company. We had a lot in common, like video games and stuff like that, and he was really fun to be around, and he was very nice, and everyone liked him around the store. He was a really good worker. But anyway, he was a cart attendant for a year. He was training me, and he kept telling me this guy named Alan, who was also a cart attendant, says how much he doesn't help, he doesn't know what he's doing, he might have some brain problems, for some reason Target hired him. I don't know if he had brain problems. He looked like he was just really, really out of whack, out of focus. He looked like a child molester to me, in my opinion. But anyway, let's get right into it. So I see Alan. So 2 weeks after I got the job, I see Alan, and I'm like, oh, hi, my name's Philip, and, nice to meet you. And he's like, yeah, okay. And I'm like, yeah, okay. I mean, what's your name? I'm like, oh, yeah, my name is Alan. He smiles at me. He has, like, no teeth in his mouth. Very, very odd, very strange. So anyway, I'm like, okay, you can tell me what to do? And he's like, oh, I don't really care. And I'm like, okay. And he has some brain problems. Like, sometimes, like, I had to take control of him. He's been working there for, like, 8 months, and I had to take control of, like, cart attendant duties, and I was only working there for 2 weeks. So anyway, I tell him, so there's like a parking lot, obviously, at Target. Of course, there's a parking lot. There's a right side, left side, middle. I tell him, get all the carts at the right side. There weren't that much. I was going to take the cart pusher, because cart attendants allow you to use a cart pusher, put carts on it. It's really helpful. It was really easy. So I was going to take that, go in the middle, and go to the left side, get all those carts, and bring them into the store. What Alan does is that he goes to where I told him to go get carts, right? So 10 minutes, 15 minutes go by. I have a lot of carts behind me. I see Alan doing? He's smoking a cigarette on the bench. So I had to stop my car pusher, put it on the sidewalk pretty much, so I don't want to get in one's way with the cars. I go up to him and I'm like, Alan, do you get all those carts on the right side? Because it looks like you didn't get that many carts. And he's like, oh yeah, I brought in 5. And then I got tired, so I had to take a smoke break. I'm like, you're not allowed to take a smoke break unless you're on your first 15, right? He's like, oh yeah, I am. And I'm just like, I wasn't really thinking about it. I was working there for 2 weeks. I'm like, okay. So I had the question to one of my coworkers that was like leading me, like the GSTL, which is guest service team leader, which she was very nice. Her name was Darielle. She was very, very nice. Respect her a lot. And I kept telling her, and I told her, like, Alan's taking a smoke break. Did he ever ask you to go on his 15? She said no. And I'm like, okay, he's taking a smoke break right now. And then she literally just told me that I don't know why they hired him. Management was bad, and he must be related to somebody in the store, because this guy was so lazy. I hate him with a passion. He never helped me. When this series continues and we go on to seasonal, like November, December, the stories get even better. But this is my first 2 weeks working here, and he wasn't doing jack shit. And I'm just like, he's taking a smoke break. He pushed 5 cards in and takes a smoke break. I never known anyone in my life that would just do that, because it's my first job ever, of course. And I'm already hating it just because I have a lazy coworker, and I only have a coworker named Ian, and Jimmy. Jimmy always works at night, so I never really saw him. He was a really good card attendant himself, and I respect him a lot. Again, all respect to them, besides this one guy, Alan. And no one had respect for him in the store just because he wouldn't do anything. So anyway, he takes a smoke break, whatever. I'm just like, whatever. It's not busy today. I'll just let it go. A month goes by. Alright, so we're like in October, getting close to Halloween, I would say. It's like the last short story I'm going to give it to you guys about this guy. And I'm getting cards, and I see him. Alan comes in. I'm like, oh, Alan, can you please do hand baskets? Because, you get hand baskets at Target. I told him to put them around the store, because that's what we're supposed to do. I'm like, check the bathrooms, and take those soda cans to the back room, and then get the garbage pail from the back room and do garbages around the store. And to me, do all garbages in the store. It took me around 40 minutes, I would say. It was a bad idea for me to tell him to do garbages and all that stuff. It took him almost 3 hours to do the hand baskets, the bathrooms, the soda cans that are near guest service, and take them to the back room, and do all the garbages in the store. And there are not that many garbages, believe me. There's 4, 5, 6... There was like 9 or 10 garbages, and it usually took me 45 minutes to do all that. But this guy, it takes him almost 3 hours. I would say 2.5 hours it takes him to do all this. And I'm like, are you kidding me? I needed help doing cards. Apparently it gets busy during the week. It was the weekend. It was Saturday. It was really busy. And he never helped me. Not only he takes 3 hours, he does it purposely, so then once he comes back, he has to take his 15. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video.